Good day, Paul Sterling here from magicrelationship.com, and welcome to one of our videos from the Relationship Principles video series. This one is actually a great video. Even though it starts out with bad news for women, the better part of it is and what you can do about it. So what we're going to do today is we're going to dive in and look at why most relationship problems don't get resolved. They just get recycled, and how you can deal with that. So as I said, I'm Paul Sterling. I'm a relationship coach, and my company is called magicrelationship.com or .net. This is the .net. I have them both. Anyway, I discovered some of the principles I'm going to be teaching you today, not because I had a series of great relationships. In fact, I had a painful divorce and 2 broken engagements, and I was looking for an answer and stumbled on it at a friend's house. I had watched their relationship go from being a good relationship to miserable and then back to great, and I wanted to know what they'd done, and I asked them about it and stumbled upon the work of Marshall Rosenberg and went to Sweden to study with him. So basically, I've made every mistake possible in relationships and codified them now. I started to figure out what they were and why people make them, and now I've taught these communication principles to a wide variety of people, anywhere from prison inmates to at-risk youth to college professors and therapists and counselors and lots of couples. And they've said that these communication tools have helped save their relationships. So let's dive in what we're going to cover today. Why most relationship problems don't get solved, what you can and can't change in a relationship, why that's bad news for women, and actually for men too, what you can do about it, and yes, we want to end on good news too. And I'm going to give you a couple of quotes because they set that up. First quote is, "Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result." That's from Albert Einstein. So why people come to my relationship is they want to change something. They may not use the word change. They want to make their relationship better. They want to stop the pain. They want to bring more intimacy. So there's something that they're wanting to change. And so let's look at that. What is it? Well, change isn't always better, but better is always change. One of my other trainers, Marshall Thurber, and a friend of mine told me that, and it kind of stuck. So today, in this short period of time, we're going to dig in what to change and how to change it to make things better. And here's the 3 big options you have. In a relationship, if things aren't going the way you want, there's not the intimacy, there's arguments, upsets, problems. The first thing most people try to change is they try to change their lover. And my only question is, how does that work? I've tried that in the past. Not only did I try changing my lover, but when that didn't work, I tried changing lovers. And you can do this for a long time. It's called divorce. It's upset. It's painful. Very little control over changing your lover. What about the second option, which is changing yourself? And if you've ever tried to go on a diet, quit smoking, do a fitness program, changing ourselves is a great tool. We have a lot more control over changing ourselves than we do changing our lover, and at the same point, it's still very challenging, and it might take a long time. So this third option we can do quickly, somewhat easily. It's called changing the way we relate or communicate with our lover. And I want to get into some specific ways of doing that over the next 4 or 5 videos that I'm going to be giving you. Today, I'm going to be giving you just one part of it. Now, if you've got a persistent problem in your relationship or persistent issue that hasn't been resolved, there's a great quote. And it says that a problem clearly defined is a problem half solved. So if a problem persists, it may not be defined in an empowering way. So let's just look at an example of one way of defining a problem. My husband doesn't listen to me anymore. I have to yell at him to get his attention. Now, that may be a clearly written out problem, but in this example, Does this way of looking at the problem put the person in control of the problem or make them a victim of the problem? In this particular way of writing it, for things to change, the husband has to change. And as we showed you earlier, that option rarely works, changing your partner. So let's look at a different way of looking at problems. This is a problem where you put yourself right in the middle of it. And this is in a good, healthy way, not in a unhealthy way. Rewriting the exact same problem, I don't know how to talk to my husband in a way that makes him want to listen. Now who's in control? You are. It's no longer the husband or the wife or the other person. You're the person in control. So let's try this. Get out a piece of paper. Write down the problem or issue that's been bugging you for a while. Now make sure to put yourself in the middle of it using I language. Now start asking yourself a new set of questions so you can get new answers. How can I talk to my husband in a way that he wants to listen? How can I be with my wife in a way that she wants to come to bed and be intimate with me? How can I deal with my children in a way that's empowering for both of us? So a quick summary here. Insanity, as I said before, doing the same thing over and over again. Change isn't always better, but better is always change. So get clear what to change, how to change it. And the best thing to change is the way that you're relating with your partner, not trying to change your partner. If the problem persists, go back to this quote here. A problem clearly defined is a problem half solved. And move yourself from being a victim of your problems to being in control of your problems. Now, here's some previews of up and coming videos. We're going to go through intimacy doesn't start in the bedroom. Where does it start, and how can you create it with almost anyone, anytime? We'll also do the jealousy report, the worst gift and best gift you can give your lover, and much more. So thank you very much. If you want to get notified about upcoming relationship videos so you don't miss out, just go to freerelationshipreport.com. Just enter your name and email, and we'll put you on the list and keep you informed. Thanks, and have a great day.